My name is Øistein Jensen. I'm the Chief Sustainability Officer of Odfjell. So we are a ship owner and ship manager and integrated shipping company located in Norway.
Okay. So one of the areas you've been highlighting and discussing is the way that the tanker industry has to face climate risk. Could you expand on that?
Yeah, so what I tried to do yesterday when we had that presentation, I was trying to take a kind of holistic perspective, so where we are with regards to climate and climate change, and how that really trickle down to the effects that we are meeting every day. So everything with the global warming and then the effects that has on shipping drives into the direct effects and also the transitional risk. In that picture, all the kind of politicians and leaders, they need to act when you see that things happen. And this is what we have seen coming out of the IMO. That's what we see coming out of the EU with new regulation. And that affects us as a ship owner and operators, as we need to comply with all these new regulations. So everything from that wide picture down to the small details that we need to do with our everyday training and equipment and operation of ships every day.
Okay, and Odfjell's recently taken that step with wind-assisted propulsion. Could you expand on that? Yeah,
so we have been working on energy efficiency for a long period of time. Of course, you can always look at an alternative fuel, but we have taken all these small steps and added them all together and been able to reduce our carbon intensity and increase efficiency for a long period of time. But it comes to a point where those small kind of things that we do all the time, it's getting tighter and tighter to get more effect. So we needed to step that up, and what we are doing now is that we are testing sails on board. So we have fitted one of our vessels with 4 large suction sails. And we have just started the testing. Initial assessment is that it looks very good so far, but we need to see the long-term effects and average effects of that. But this is also some of the effects that we need to do in order to, because it's the right thing to do, because we're also going to be compliant of both the IMO regulations and also the regulations of EU. The benefit that we have as a company and why we have been able to achieve the efficiency that we have had, the carbon reduction that we have seen, is that we're an integrated company. So that means that we are having the commercial side, and we are also our technical manager and an owner. So that means that we have the flexibility to plan that and also the ability to start testing. So I think that our key message is that we need to work on efficiency now because no matter what kind of fuel that's going to be the fuel of the future, it's going to be much more expensive. So that's why we need to reduce the amount of fuel that we're using and be as efficient as possible with the technology that is available today. So I think that's the message that we are trying to share with here in this conference, at least.
Okay. So just to lead into that, I think it was you that said the lowest emission fuel you have is the fuel that you didn't use.
Yes. Yeah. So that is correct. The cheapest fuel is the fuel that you don't use, okay. And that's the most efficient. So if you're able to reduce the amount of fuel you're using, then that is a very quick win.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you very much, Øistein, and thank you for attending the conference.
Thank you for having me.
All your input as well.
Thank you.